Friends, good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. Good night, good night, good night. Buenos dias. Good night, good night, good night. Good night, good night, good night. All the lovely people on O'Neill TV, good night. You're all just seeming so very bright. What a day it was in Skitland this evening. I apologize. I was not able to make it today because I had to, and I should have told you guys that, I had to work on a charity for some veterans, and so I had to work on a charity. So you guys network, so I had to do some volunteering work. That's what it is. So only have to do a little bit of volunteering work. That's all it really and truly is. But thank you very much for rocking with me, and thank you for watching the channel as much as you possibly could have watched. I tried to give you what you guys needed to see. Um uh so I apologize. I apologize. You made a typo? Hold on. Let me go and change it for you right now, Nanya. Hold on. Let me change it right now for you. Replace it. Okay. There you go, Nanya. Pin it to the top. Okay, so let's dig into the storyline. How was y'all's day? Let's dig into the story. They're giving us Ambra and Anthony again. Honestly, them could have keep Ambra and Anthony tonight, to be honest. I'm gonna be very honest. I saw the Delicia and Iman and Shayla story is hot. I just have to say. I'm gonna have to say, I think the writers of a story are hot. The Delicia story and the Delicia story is hotter than this. So I know. I'm just gonna I'm gonna call a spade a spade. The delicious story hotter than this right now. That more I see. But anyways, let's go. Let's run into it. Let's get on with it. Let's go. So here's where now Angela, true to love, I see you've typed. Anthony wanted this. He wanted a wife and a mother. If he wanted to cook, he should have taken Kai off her hand so she could cook. Here's why I'm gonna disagree with this statement today. Here's why Oni's going to disagree with that statement right now. Because Amber took on this. I'll be honest with you. I said she should not have taken this on. Okay? Meaning, Shayla should be taking care of this baby by herself. But some way, somehow, she's not taking care of this baby by herself because she's now running down Iman. And you know this is going to happen, you know. This is what's going to happen. Especially when it's not organized between the two of them. So she can't really use the baby thing. But hey, I'm just telling y'all. Now, of course, I understand the other parts that y'all are talking about with him being whatever, but I'm just saying. This is why you don't want to take on these things like this. This is exactly why you don't want to take them on like this, because they create issues. Thank you very much. But it's okay. Hey, I'm going to just run it. I'm going to run with what you guys say. Let's go. I'm going to run with that, y'all. So I will be honest with you. So from a male perspective, this happens all the time. This is very regular, as street poets say. So let's dig into that. This is very regular. If you tell me you're going to cook and you don't cook, yes, I'm going to be disappointed. That's all he is at this point. I'm not even tripping over this scene, to be honest. He really is just upset because you know cook the lasagna. That's about it. Honestly, I've been upset for when, you know what I mean, you tell me you're going to cook something and you don't cook it. That's just what it is. So it doesn't matter to me. I mean, whether you go back and forth, that would have been O'Neill as well too. This would have also been O'Neill complaining that you tell him say you're going to cook and you don't cook, because I could have stopped on the road and get something. It's like a mini conflict. I mean, it just happens. You know, you don't get big over it. You just that's all it is. That's all it is. I'm telling you, it's a regular thing. Don't mark this as something to go with. It's, you know, so that's what well, hey, that's all I'm saying. If you tell me how to cook, I make me look out for the cooking, because sometimes I'm holding my stomach for the food. I'm holding none of me, I hold my belly for the food. You make me pass up whole heap of food. Me pass up Burger King and KFC and McDonald's and, well, we don't have Island Grill, but me pass up every other restaurant just to come home for your food. So that's it. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's all that he's playing at this point. So I get it. I understand. Hey, I will say this. You know what? Paula, I think this is a good compromise. I'm gonna agree with you on this. I'm not going to shift this from you. I think this is a good thing right here. So I'm not gonna shift this. He could have said that. He could have said that. I'm not going to take this from you, Paula. I see this comment. I see your comment, Paula, and I've seen the comments from the rest of them. It's fine. The kids always come first. Daddy just gets the big piece of chicken. Okay, all right. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I don't care if you do the work, you are not absolved others of their duties in the house. No, no, no. Well, I say it because sometimes more on the food. What do you mean? It is what it is. In my wine. That's what I think he's doing. Live, love, laugh. He's just whining. That's all Anthony's doing. And it happens. Men whine. Poor little O'Neill sitting on a tree. Well, O'Neill, well, here's the thing, Nanya. The deal is this. The difference between O'Neill and Anthony is that O'Neill can cook. Right? So the difference between O'Neill and Anthony is that O'Neill can actually cook. So what would have happened for O'Neill? That's why O'Neill and Anthony are different. I just can comment on Anthony. But O'Neill can cook. So O'Neill really and truly don't really need no woman for cook no food for him. O'Neill tolerate a woman cooking for him, but he don't really need no woman for cook no food for him. Because him can cook very well. You understand? Me can put season together very, very well. Anthony might can't cook properly. So because of that, him need a hamburger to cook for him. So that's different. That's a little bit different. Let's keep running. All right. So, all right. So Anthony upset because, you know what I mean, him wife not make no food and him probably just hungry. He maybe just hungry, you know, guys. Maybe he's really and truly hungry. I don't know if you've ever seen a man that's actually been on the road and him hungry. And he's been say, hold on, let me just about that say only let me just give another perspective, ladies. He might just hungry. But Paula is correct. Paula is saying what he should have done is say, all right, send the baby come so that I could do whatever. But he might just have the mind play for that as well. Again, this is like I can't even, it's not even a story I'm going to even get into too deep, none at all. I'm going to listen to y'all's comments. I'm not going to beat up none at all upon no comment to give. Poor Anthony give him some baby food. I'm not going to beat up on the comment. It is what it is. I'm not going to beat y'all up on the comments. I'm not complain. Shayla has not checked on the baby, no, because she have him on a deal right now. The three things in Skitlanta are certain. Shayla, Wayne, Bethany will never see any karma. That is correct. Hold on, I soon get into it. Anthony is jealous because he is not getting the attention, but Amber made a promise that we know how much Anthony love Amber's lasagna. That's all it is, Charmin. Me know them. That's all it is. There is a food that your husband might like or your boyfriend might like that him love it when you cook it. And when you tell him say I'll cook that, he doesn't want anything else except that. So let me ask you all a question. That's all that's happening, you know. By the way, in case you don't realize that's what's happening. Is there a food? You know what? No. I'm not going to say is there a food. What food do you cook well? Give me a food that you actually cook very, very well. Give me a food you cook very, very well. Like something you're really and truly good at. I understand what you're saying, Nanya. You married a man and not a baby, but I just explain to you so it work out. If you tell a man say I cook some food and it's a special food, especially the lasagna, he is going to act up because he's expecting the lasagna. Nothing wrong with it. Gumbo. So Nanya, you cook gumbo very, very well. That means so when your husband, when you tell him how to cook gumbo, trust me, he might whip on the gumbo. Dirty rice. This is what it is. Sophia, when you cook dirty rice, the man will wait on the dirty rice. Seafood gumbo. That means Nanya, the man will wait on the gumbo there. For me, it's steak. My wife cooks a very, very good steak. When she cook, if she tell me she cook the steak, don't cook it at the same way I behave. Me just tell you the truth. Because you tell me you tell me you're gonna make it. Meatloaf. See? Y'all are giving me a bunch of dishes. Come on now. You know so when you say you're going to cook this for your husband, it is what it is. Pleo? Is that how you pronounce that? Lasagna. Husband love the fried chicken and Michelle, me love fried chicken, you know. Lord of God, Michelle might have it. Michelle might have it. Maybe have a case conference with your husband because I have to go ask him about the fried chicken right now because you see, me love fried chicken. So I'm looking forward to this. This is what I'm saying to you, friends. That's what it is. That's what I'm saying to y'all. Whenever it is you cook these little things, honestly, Amber is better mother than she is a better mother figure than Sheila for sure. And daddy gotta wait. Patience is a virtue. That's true. But me just make you know why, you know what I mean, a man sometimes get upset when you know the food not ready. That's what it is. I'm just telling you why. Curry goat. So this Anthony's actions is natural. He's just more pronounced than a regular man. Maybe I wouldn't have gone to the depths that Anthony have gone to. Would have cost 2 times and then that's about it. I go on business. I go outside and I probably go to the shop and buy a bunch of ingredients and actually go make myself some food. Because O'Neill can cook. One thing about O'Neill is O'Neill can cook. Don't make a joke. So if you think you can use food for try to say, well, if you don't do this, I'm not gonna give you any food, you might not get it. Because O'Neill can cook. Me can actually cook stuff. Real meal. Not spaghetti. Real meals, not pasta. And I'm not saying anything with pasta, but I'm just saying, come on now. Oxtails. See? So when Anne Marie, when you have these oxtails, this is what it is. I'm really good. I'm a really good cook. I can cook pretty much anything that's within my room. Exactly. So Nanya, the husband, is looking forward to whatever it is. So that's all I'm seeing with this right now. That's all I'm seeing. When it comes to this, that's all I'm saying. So I don't really take this as anything at all. Anyways, keep me on skip watch tonight, please. Please keep me on skip watch because we're gonna do what we didn't do today. Give me one moment, please. Keep me on skit watch. So keep me on skit watch. We might drop skits in the middle of whatever it is. Let me get back to what happened today. Don't worry about it. I'm not even worried about it. You see, I'll cook a bunch of different things. Curry duck. Somebody said them cook steamed fish. Guys, that's what I said to you. Your husband might like it. I just saw it go. And if a man like the food, him just like the food. Just say it work. Okay, let's start. Let's start at when Shayla was showing off. Let's start right here. Let's start right here. How Shayla is showing off with all of this. Let's start right here from today. Wife don't do the cooking in the house. I do. See, me I tell you, see, some man can cook, so I just say it work out, That's what I make them know right now. You know what I mean? Them have to know. Let's start right here. Let's dig back into some things that occurred today. Let's go. Let's go. And JMO is back. I have seen that.
You messy. Did you hear something last night?
No, I was all the way upstairs, but
Sounds like you had a good night.
actually I did. I had a really, really, really good night. One of the best nights of my life, actually. You want to know, it's so crazy. Like, I feel like things just shifted. Just like,
All right. So True to Love has put something very interesting. Let's dissect this. Is Iman playing both women? Let's ask the question. Let's get into it. What do you think? Is Iman playing both women? Is Iman playing both women? That man is a big man child. Stop the woman from working to take care of the baby, and she's doing just that. Shut up and get it and get off it. She doesn't have the time to be cooking when your baby mama is out with Iman. And that's why I'm saying she's supposed to just leave the baby alone. That's why he said that. Let's run into it. Is Iman playing both of them?
and me and Mom were having so much trouble, but we're in a really good place right now. I know you were being shady when you asked about our relationship, but I think we are right where we're supposed to be. And I'm sorry to give you all that energy, honestly. It wasn't anything like that. I've just been so frustrated, but now, after just seeing him and reconnecting with him, I'm just...
Look at Delicia having to sit down and take it. So I'm ask you now, Delicia, our salt face now will be terrible. We're going to discuss this. Is Iman playing both of them? Well, let me ask you this then, because two of these things cannot be true. Was Shayla a pity? Pum pum. The two of them can't be true. It have to be one or the other. It can't be true. It cannot be true. You can't tell me that in one breath, Iman is playing them and in the next breath, it's pity pum pum. It can't go so.
I couldn't be happier. Like, truly.
I
feel
love
like-
the positivity.
I feel like you and Wayne over here. Something. It's just love in this house in general.
See, whatever happened last night, it needs to keep happening. Huh?
Yeah, I mean, just the way he was just mature enough to have a talk with me, and we were just discussing like how we felt, because you know we have a super beautiful and real connection. I know in this world of the internet, people are only trying to look good, but like we have a relationship that actually feels good. And I just expressed to him what I felt. He really heard me out, and I told him like,
Now, here's my thing with how Iman has done this, right? Here's what Iman has done. Like I was saying today, what Iman has done is he's given Shayla free reign. I don't think him understand when you touch the mad girl. When you touch the girl who crazy. Number one, him shall leave it alone after him escape the first time. I don't think he's understanding now how deep him gone into it. For Shayla to leave Iman alone, she'll have to find someone else. Shayla will need someone else in order to get rid. Oh, in order for Iman to get rid of her. In order for, give me one moment on here, for Iman to get rid of her. I was reading comments at the same time while I was typing. In order for Iman to get rid of her, I'm gonna need that. Remember when Mike did that to Damini? Exactly. Pity pum pum. If she was pity pum pum, why didn't he try to talk to Delicia and explain himself? He let the whole day go by and did not acknowledge her because him embarrassed. True to love, he's extremely embarrassed. She told him that was going to happen and him have to take it. And a man don't know what to say when him embarrassed, because the truth is he's making himself seem as though he had it under control, but he has lost. That's why. He can't tell you nothing else. What can he say? Him touch the mad pum pum again. Him say him never gonna touch it, and him touch it. That's why. He got the pity back door last night. You say me get the pity back door? I mean, you get the pity back door, and I already something else. That's why. That is exactly why him embarrassed, him extremely embarrassed that he had to touch his girl. Both women made a mistake by introducing their children to Iman. That is also true, Dakala. Yes, that is also true. After the daughter asked for $1,500 Chanel shoes on the first meeting, he's not stupid. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. But Shayla asking for things too. They're all gold diggers at this point. I think Iman is going to put Delicia up in the house in the same neighborhood. Shade of Lives, and he's going to go back and forth between the both of them. Men recognize the same birds. Interesting. Christopher, this is a very, very good point. I can't denote your point, Christopher. I can see that male view of it as well. Both women made a mistake introducing their kids. That is also true, Dakala. I agree with you. This is true. Both women made a mistake. They should have never introduced their kids so early. Give me 1 minute, Nani. I'm going to read a comment. You see the comment about basketball? Malcolm said to them, Malcolm said it is a last-ditch effort by Shayla, and she did pull a last shot out. She definitely did. Iman, Delicia is ready for the primetime ball court. Shayla is that girl you leave in the corner and come to get what you need and then split. She's a basketball bench warmer. That is also correct. But what Iman do is that Iman never realized him not play this right. And Wayne has been warning him, Nanya. Wayne warned Iman, but him not hear either. Me no know take up the bench warmer. You're correct. You are absolutely correct, Nanya. Let me get to the comments here, so guys. I'm getting to the comments. He is feeding the fire well. She got the $10,000 and the daughter a pair of shoes. That's correct. He's acting like he never left Shayla. Wow. Well, he did leave her. She just talked him into whatever. She begged him, she really did beg. Trust me. But like I told y'all before, you can leave a girl, but you have to do it right. When you leave a girl, right, as a male, I don't know about women, you have to tell me exactly how you work it on the women's side. But as a male, when you leave a woman, you don't want to get in a tight space with her. It no matter how bad it was. If she's good enough, she can get you there. Does Wayne get a pass for always introducing his kids on the first night? That's a good question. He doesn't get a pass either. But did he introduce his kids on the first night? Maybe that's a question. Maybe that's a question. See, maybe not fair. Maybe kids work different with dads than they do with moms. Maybe it works different. You tell me. That's a good question. That's a very, very good question, Miss Faye. Do kids work different with moms than dads? That's a good question. In other words, when a woman introduces her kid versus when a man introduces them kids, does it work different? That's a question. That's a good question. O'Neill, his actions said differently. He kissed her in front of Delicia. That's true. You know what? Goddess London, me can't go around it. That's true. Goddess London, that's true. If that was the case, I gotta go with it. And always keep me honest. I'm telling you, you're gonna keep me honest. Me tell you, I'm flag him on now. Don't worry. Only I'm flagging him on. Iman has already gotten the flags from me. You know what I mean? For whatever he's gotten the flags.
You can leave if you want. Like, if you don't want to be together, it's okay. But if he looked me in my eyes and lay me down on that bed and really just made love to me in a way that we haven't before. I mean, like, it felt spiritual, you know?
It felt spiritual. None of that. I'm a boss chick stuff. The boss chick, all that stuff didn't work. I don't think the introductions are an issue these days. You don't think so, Kenyatta? Why not? I don't think there's any difference because of Wayne's daughter just already attached to Tamara. But that's because Wayne is intentional, though. Well, let's hold on. Here's where I think it's different. I'm gonna say this, Miss Faye, but it could be different. I'm gonna give you an opinion on this. Men tend to be, not always, tend to be more intentional when they introduce it to them kids versus a woman. In other words, usually in a man's mind, he's thinking that he want to marry this girl, so he have to allow the girl to know that he has kids. I think though for a woman, she have to make sure first that she can bring around this male first before anything else. But I could be wrong. That's just a take I'm giving on it. Shayla has them voodoo eyes and the pum pum Iman looked into her eyes and she put a spell on him. And that's just it, you know. True to love that may I explain to them, so sometimes the woman them just have the goosum. Them have the something. He has too many kids and they are always around. He can't help but introduce them. Misty, I think that was the point I'm also raising as well. Me don't know y'all escape from Wayne's kids them. Them live there. That's the thing. He can't do anything different. They live there. You're not gonna get past his kids. For example, Miss Faye, I wouldn't introduce her to my daughter if I just met you. I'm not going to introduce her to my daughter because I don't want you bonding with her. And the reason why I won't introduce it is because I've had an experience before where this is the idea. This is why I wouldn't do it. Because I've had an experience before where she's been around another woman and she got very bonded to that other woman, and it took me a while to get her to work over that. So since then, I've made it a point of duty not to introduce her to women unless I am sure that said woman is a true contender that I'm seriously looking at into being a partner. That's what it is. Husband is easygoing, and I always ask him to put his foot down. Him now put him foot down. Don't really think him meeting the car is a big deal. As a meeting a 16-year-old, she knows what's going on. All right. All right. Shayla thinks that they're back together. It as a roll in the hay for Iman. Well, that's a good question. Are they back together? Until TV Shayla used her witchcraft charm to charm Iman. That's correct. Iman told Shayla sitting next to him they wasn't together. Shayla ignored his comments. Well, let me ask you this question. Are they back together? Let's discuss it. Are they back together? In y'all's mind, are they back together? Wanna think. Are they back together for y'all? When did I read it?
Really? So,
That's great.
anyways, I'm not bragging or anything. I'm just super happy, and I wanna like share this energy with you ladies. Like, everybody deserves to feel like how I feel. I'm just glad, things are well when you and your man are good. So I feel good.
All right, well, good for you. So we're happy for you. That's
Good
good.
for me.
That's
It's crazy.
That's amazing. Good for you. I'm happy that you guys worked that out.
Super happy.
Where
Super happy.
what are we doing? What?
Deli say I have to take it. The blonde wig has lost again. Blondie has lost. Angela Paul says Iman is trash. I'm done with that fool. Angela, I can't even blame her because the truth is Iman has really disappointed the crowd because Iman tricked the crowd. Because the truth is, we think he might get up from underneath Shayla, but him, go back for Shayla again. So it is what it is. Blondie has been beaten again. Shayla has the snapper, and Mike has the snake walk, and Wayne and Anthony have money. Shayla have the snapper, the whipper snapper, them love the red snapper. Blondie has been beaten. Blondie has been beaten. Blondie has been beaten again. She get beaten again. Shayla whip her. Shayla beat her, man. Iman is a weak punk. Well, Iman is just a man. That I already told Anne-Marie that him can't go in a certain spot. Anne-Marie, there are certain spots that men just don't do well in. We just don't do well in those spots. And Iman has put himself into a spot right now that him can't get out of. He thinks he's strong enough. Thinks. Operative word, thinks. Now, maybe I'm not serious about Delicia. Some of you know. But she's now been beaten. Delicia, she have to go back to the black hair. The blonde hair is the issue. Is the blonde wig salt? Is it salt? And by salt, it means bad luck. Salt in Jamaica, when we say something salt, it equals to bad luck. The blonde wig salt, man. The blonde wig. Something about the blonde wig makes you now win. All of a sudden, she lose. All of a sudden, she lose. Shady is a snake charmer that knows when and how to strike. That's the deal that Paula them now give the woman. Look here. I understand that Shayla is vindictive, but I've got to give her credit. Some way, somehow, she making these men just drop. Some way, somehow, Shayla has the goop gap wish galash, whatever it is. Whatever it is. Me no know what I go on, but it look like something underneath Shayla that is attractive because these men keep falling like flies. Whoever messes with Shayla is going to lose money. She's a taker. The blonde are foolish. Blondie foolish. Blondie on a sense. Iman put himself in a pressure cooker. Unbelievable. That's correct, Cassie. That's what I try to explain to them. Iman has put himself in a place that is hard to get out of. I think you understand, you know. You know how much time I go into them places, say I'm going to be providing closure to women. Baby, can you come over some closure? I just want to have closure on it. You know, the conversation starts, and I was wrong. You know, I didn't, you know, I didn't mean to do all of that, but I just believe that we should just do one last time, and if you could just slip it in one last time, you know, if you could just, you know, do what you need to do. I mean, I'll just take it and I'll walk off, and then I'll just, you know, not do anything else again forever, and I'll just move on with my life, and I'll never think of it again. Just slip it in, and I'll be perfectly fine. I'm telling y'all, that's just how it works. That's just how it works. Y'all know how it works. You cannot do this, and that's where Iman lost the game, guys. It's not Delisa here. He's talking to Delisa like he wants to have her for a wife. He has never said that to Shayla. That's true. Iman is stuck in the abyss. That's exactly where he is, in the darkness and the abyss. Not the abyss. He's stuck. God almighty, the abyss.
You decide workout wise.
I guess we could just take a walk somewhere and do something light. We don't have to do anything heavy, just in case we want to do something.
So the hike.
Later.
Are we deciding the hike? That's
Must be tired.
Yeah, I got a lot going. I got a lot to do today, so I want to make this.
Okay, well let's go.
Yeah, I'm ready. Even though I didn't already been worked
I
out,
was about
I
to
could
say,
work out
you
some
sure
more.
It's all in the sauce. You know, me run a call my friend Smithy on the phone for whatever it is. Smithy, yeah. You know anything about the Shayla thing? You didn't know Shayla was gonna give her the pum pum? Yeah, she told me something about giving it away, and you know, we didn't know that thing. Yeah, but Smithy, they play my complaint right now, and them a talk about me. Well, on a Smithy, well, on a Smithy, man, what them a say is that Shayla have the go up. So what more on no Smithy? Like, you think Iman did the right thing? Because I think him got the right. That's what I'm saying, Smithy. That's exactly what I was trying to explain to them. But them now listen to me at all, Smithy. Especially, I've been talking to Nana, you know, and I tell her, so when it come with them women here and them give the things like that, that's how it works. That me saying, Smithy. I see him to me say. I see him to me say, Smithy. Me tell truth to love as well too. Even God is land and me tell the same thing, Smithy. Tired for talk to them, Smithy. Tired for talk to them. Say when you get exactly, Smithy. Once they get in a tight space, it's warm and fuzzy. Same thing me tell them on the show, Smithy. But them not listen to me exactly. Them not. Do the show? Alright, Smithy. No say a word. Tight, warm spaces. Avoid tight, warm, tight, fuzzy, warm, soft, voluptuous. If I spell it right. Voluptuous, fluffy, damp space. Avoid these spaces. Us men know we have to avoid these spaces. Let me see a comment, Nanya. Shayla has a little over 150,000 followers. Amber has 500,000 followers. Shayla gets paid for playing that role very well, I'm sure, because it's such a nasty role. She does get paid very well. That's correct. That's correct. That's what's going on here, so. Let me see what you have truth love. Avoid these spaces. Delicia shouldn't have agreed to get with Iman in the first place. She knew that was Shayla's man to begin with. I wouldn't have went there. You know what? I would say, Angela Powell, nothing is wrong with that. I can accept that. I can accept that as an answer. I can accept this answer. Nothing wrong with the answer. I can accept it. I can accept it. No, by the way, I don't blame Shayla for anything in this now, because the truth is Shayla is only doing what she knows. Delicia just playing the game like a young bud. Why did Wayne cut the trip short? Because they are supposed to be on their way back to Atlanta tonight. I see. I don't think Delicia's daughter asked him for the shoes. She asked her mom for the shoes, and Delicia said it was too much. So he said he will get the shoes for her. That is true as well. That is true. Shayla is in sales, but client management because Shayla is in sales, but client management because she can't keep the relationship because the sale was just a sale. That is true. That is actually true. Shayla is a chick from Harlem Nights dealing with the honeypot. How do you go walking around Beverly Hills neighborhood? The real problem is the communication. Rather, Anne can cook or not. She promised something and did not communicate, plans change. I would be pissed off. That's why I said what I said. Don't worry yourself about it. That's why I said what I said as well too. Guys, let me ask you something. Should Shayla be blamed? Let me answer the question. Should Shayla be blamed for Delicia being hurt? And I'm not on Shayla's side, so don't take this as me being on Shayla's side. Them have a topic, I'm going to try to run the topic. I'm not on Shayla's side. Until Shayla gets the karma, don't worry yourself, I'm not on her side. Believe me, I'm not. By no means I'm not. I'm not. But some people were saying something about her being blamed, and I said, no, well, we can't really blame Shayla for that. Because Delicia should work the thing done. I have to call a spade a spade. I'm calling a spade a spade. Only now I go just because me not like the character, it mean no me go just say whatever it is. Me can't blame her. Why would I blame her? Why? Why would I blame her? Why? Ronnie, if you say we blame her, why are we blaming Shayla for Delicia's hurt? Why? Delicia is going to find out she's pregnant and she's going to tell Iman and she's probably going to leave Shayla again. Ooh. That's a very good question, Amiri. Will Delicia, I just saw it, get pregnant? Will Delicia get pregnant? That's a very good plot twist. That is a very good plot twist. That is a very good plot twist. You have won me there with that plot twist. Let's dig into this with Delicia Ball. Let's get into it. Let's get into it.
We eating the spinach.
Yo, have some. Eat them, see.
Salt and pepper. Let's see.
Good.
That's good. It's fresh.
Huh?
I'll take another one.
All right.
Are y'all eating meats together?
So what y'all about to do?
You want to try one?
Okay.
Good. Want some more, baby? Look at my baby. Y'all good?
I need the bathroom.
Oh, the bathroom right there.
I want a little more private.
Oh, yeah.
I need you to
I
come
can take you upstairs.
You good?
Okay, let me get my bag.
Yeah, just,
Lauren is riding and dying with things right now. Right now, me need a friend like Lauren. I'm going to tell y'all now. O'Neal, but what if both turn up pregnant? Then what? I don't know. He has to choose between both, and that's a very good one. Like, again, that's a very, very good comment. Y'all are just going some places, and I write the story for them right now. I think Dee was playing Kai and wanted the mind to do the dirty work. I think Dee was playing Kai and wanted the mind to do the dirty work. It backfired. I see. Shayla getting back her broke. Shayla getting her back broke in while turning Amber into a personal babysitter. The chick has made it. I said it a long time ago. Shayla is Wayne's cash cow and she will never get any karma. Yes, Joy. I saw me think about it too. Amber have to sit down and watch baby and everybody feel like, oh my God, Amber is such a great mother. While I do believe that, I would have preferred if Amber had her own child. Thank you very much, Joy. It is fair to say that Iman is still keeping a secret with him and Delicia in front of Shayla in order for him to double back to Delicia. And that is why, George, me can agree with Woman himself to say Iman play the game right now. He's playing the game. Because this should have been come out at this point in time.
You okay? Do you need something?
No, she got it. I'm good.
Sure.
Hold on. Hold on. Jesus, Savior. Lord, Lord, Lord. Well, no, hold on a little bit. Just give me some time because me no know. Is either she name Honey Pot or Honey Fat in a boy because me no know what go on shop here. So run the scene again there so with Honey Pot girl because me no know. Me no know what take place right there so. Jesus, I'm
You okay?
Savior.
You need something?
No, she got it. I'm good.
Sure.
Since when Honey Pot get the whole of that? Look there. Oh, Jesus, Savior, Lord God. Oh, no, hold on, look at me, no, hold on. Let me get myself together, please. Please, allow me to get myself together. Let me just get myself. Wayne call her honey pot, me I call her honey fat. Because right now, me never know, say, I saw honey pot I go on with different things. Honey, fat. Me have to go change her name from not honey pot, but honey fat. Me no know where I go on right here, so. Me soon go read my Bible, God is London. But me look first. Me just look first. Cause me never know how this I go on. Today when me see it, me I say, what kind of business this man? Jesus, I'm serious. What kind of business I go on underneath the business there, so? Me I come down. Whoa, Jesus Savior, only part don't pass me. Don't nationwide is on your side. I'm gonna hold on. Let me just watch the video back from the front again because that video today. Me, I'm not. I'm just looking at the. Please, folks, please. Please, I am not looking at any of those things. I'm not looking at what you think I'm looking at. I'm just commenting on the video. I am not commenting on what you guys take me for something else. I'm not doing that. I would never look at honey fat. Is honey looking on the honey pot? Is honey looking on this? Please, I would love y'all to please refrain from putting me in a predicament that I'm not in. I have been very kind. And I'm not doing anything at all. Let's play the video from where it is. Jesus Savior.
You okay? Do you need something?
No, she got it. I'm good.
Sure.
No man, no man. Honey pot can't. So it can't. Listen to me. Honey pot must come from Buff Bay. She must come from Buff Bay somewhere somehow. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Buff Bay. Let me see exactly. This is where the honey pot girl is from. No one can tell me that the honey pot girl is not from Buff Bay. You cannot tell me that the honey pot girl is not from Buff Bay. Ain't no way. This is where she's from. This is where the honey pot girl is from. Buff Bay. In case y'all didn't know, the honey pot girl is from Buff Bay. She must have lineage in a Buff Bay because there ain't no way. No, sir. You can't so slim. I have up all of me. I move on, man. Just give me some time and move on. Hold on. You know what, truth, I behave myself. The O'Neal behave. O'Neal behave yourself. Is that O'Neal behave yourself? The ladies are watching. The ladies I'm expecting you to do better. O'Neal behave yourself. Behave yourself. Oh, Nicodemus. Move on. I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna move on.
Let me know if I need to make you some tea or something. Oh, I guess y'all didn't get a tour of the house, huh?
We didn't. I don't think today's gonna be the day for a tour for real. But it is beautiful.
I got you.
Thank you, by the way. Thank you.
Of course. Y'all just let me know if you need anything.
Now, before I get into the sequence of this, I want to ask you a question. I said this today, would you want a friend like Lauren? I'm going to tell you right now, if there's such a friend in the world that I would love, it would be Lauren. Remember I said that Delisa is going to be pregnant and just be like Shayla with her baby from Amber. I'm going to stamp this right here so for your thing there. Would you want a friend like Lauren? Lauren has put a new spin on loyalty and support. This is what I love about Lauren. I love her support to Delicia. I love her support. And you know I love her support because her support is she hasn't given Delicia blind support. What do you mean only when you say blind support? Lauren has told Delicia she doesn't like this at all. She preach it, so she don't like it. She stated that she don't like it at all. But Delicia says no, she wants this. And Lauren says, all right, me not like it, but I cannot tell you what to do. What I will do is I'm going to rock with you, but just know this is your thing though. That is what I look at as a true friend. And honestly, she's a writer. Like I would, Lauren put a new spin on friendship inside the entire thing. That's just friendship 101. She's always leaving her son Kai behind. That's correct. Always I leave Kai behind. Shayla will never get any credit for me. I have zero empathy for anything that goes on with Shayla. I'm sick of her role. I'm sick of the role to Nanya. The only thing I was saying was that some people were trying to say that Shayla is to blame, and I said no, you can't blame Shayla. In this instant, majority of the blame goes to Iman because of course I him to the act. That's number one. But number two, I said as well to that Delisa needs to come forward. One of two things. Either you're not going to be with Iman and work girl code like y'all say, or two, you're going to come forward and be very clear. Hey, this is what's going on. So she knows. That's what I like with Delisa part. That's the part I'm going to give Delisa. I'm going to flag her. She should have went home. Exactly. Who's giving trouble? Who is giving trouble? Which content creator need blocked? Who need blocked? Nanya, who is giving issues? Is there a problem in the chat? Is there a content creator that's giving issues in here? Come guys, don't be on yourself. Only might be looking on the honeypot. You said that you would look at Amber when she was on the front porch with Anthony. I tried to look, but there's nothing that's there. Might as well be looking. I just think she was a ride or die. She's a ride or die kind of friend. And so I think this is the story now. They really have a story because they can go anywhere with this. Some way, somehow, they're creating a star in Delicia. And funny enough, this is why Shayla will never get karma. Because Shayla is the perfect character to bounce everything off of. Some way, somehow, they've made me interested in Delicia. I'm even more intrigued to know about Delicia now than before. Do you like this? Let me ask you, do you like this story? Let me ask you that first and foremost. You like the story? Yes or no? Do you like the story? Yes or no? Sick of the storyline. Stacey right off of the cuff says she's sick of the story. I can't wait for Kai to call Amber mama. Sick of the storyline. I have a friend like Lauren, but I'm not trying to hide nothing. Makes sense? Delicia and Lauren needs to jump Shayla since she likes to brag on people. Them if you jump our box covers. Well, these aren't those type of girls, you know. They're not the fighting type of girls. They're pretty girls. Them don't want to mess up them nails and them ear because their beauty is more worth more to them than the fights.
I cannot believe this is happening. I am so sorry. I feel like I don't even know what to say right now. This is... Baby, I am so sorry.
Big God. This is crazy. Content creators are threatening to do what to block Wayne's content. They said they're not going to report on it. I heard 6 of them today. Well, don't report on it. I mean, you don't have to report on it. No. No. Voila. Which content creator doing this, Nanya? No, listen. I report on Wayne's content to keep it relevant in the algorithm, right? I think that's my duty and role inside of the algorithm. Of course, sure. You know, we do our little thing from it, but my duty is to bring this forward to the audience and to different audiences in a different kind of manner and to try to talk about from different realms. Like I said before, and I may not agree with some of the things that the writers do, but the people who are acting on it deserve to be paid. Who are try to block the people and stuff? Oh, them people steal some man? Why people like this? Who are the creators, Nanya? Now me getting even more irate now. The list will be Shayla 2.0. I don't think so. I don't think so. But if you say so, fine. If you say so, fine. Because she has a daughter. Yeah, well, them can't block the content. They can say what they want to say, but they can't block the content. For what? Or them are block the content. For what? All right. Street Poet, this is my belief on the entire thing. Now, along with what I say with Iman, I think Delicia has fumbled the bag. Let's talk about it. Shayla is playing chess in these streets. That is correct. Shayla is playing chess in these streets, and that is correct. She is playing chess. That is the truth. Well, they won't win. I'll say right now, Nanya, that they will not win because the algorithm will consistently plug into whatever it is. Them not going to win the warrior, Nanya. Them are going to lose that one every time. They will lose. Ernest, thank you very much for the super chat. The caller, thank you for the super chat. So let me ask you the question now. Did Delicia fumble the bag? Let's talk about it. I want your honest opinion. Me no want you go around the corner with me right now. Don't go around the corner with me. Me already whip Iman. Me already beat Iman. Iman is to the corner. Let's talk about Delicia. Let's talk about Delicia. Did she fumble the bag? Street Poet is saying something that I totally agree with. Did she fumble this?
Okay. I can't believe this. I can't.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
I'm so stupid.
You are not stupid. Literally nobody would have seen this coming. He had us all fooled.
Did he really have them all fooled, or did Delicia not get done what she needed to have done? That is my problem with this. My problem with this is that she fumbled. Delicia about to become a savage. Watch. I believe Delicia Savage is worse than Shayla Savage. Well, let's see. Let's see how much of a savage you're going to become. Let's see how much of a savage. She told Iman she will do anything for him. She will lose her child. Shayla knows when to bring Sybil out and get her way. She knows when to bring that out. Did Delicia fumble the bag? Don't lie. Come tell me now. Come talk to me. Let's talk about that piece of the story. Yup. He asked her a few times. Let's tell her. She did that to herself. Why would you bring a grown man you're not planning on marrying to your teenage daughter Iman, not introducing random women to his children? Did she fumble the bag? Damn, she's sliding down the wall. She has slide because she get mashed up. Listen to me, thing there. She have to lift up as German always. Listen to me, she have to lift up. Just like my friend Jeremy always I say, she have to lift up.
It's just not my daughter. Like, I'm so stupid.
Gosh, baby, I wish I could take this pain away from you. I am so sorry. Oh my God.
I'm so stupid.
Listen, you are not stupid. We are going to regroup. I need you to get yourself together because there's no way that I'm going to let anybody down there see you like this right now. We're going to regroup. We're going to get up. We're going to go together. And we're going to do this back at...
Did she fumble the bag? Did she fumble the bag? Layla, where you say Layla? Since when is begging chess? I'm sorry, her whole setup is predictable. Iman is just weak. Iman just weak. Iman will just buy Delicia a bigger house. Yes, but it was Wayne's bag, not Iman's bag. Did she fumble the bag? Did she fumble the bag? Give me why you not tell me. Wayne will sleep with Shayla because he's giving her, and we'll be curious to see what all the men like Arby, Anthony, Mike, and Iman are about. Well, you know, some don't get curious about women who everybody else get into. Somebody know about that. That's not a man trait still, but if Wayne want to go there, fine, you know? It's more like a boy trait. That's Wayne in a primary school. Yes, she did because she thought she could control Shayla. Michelle, thank you for being honest. Give me an honest response. Me no want you give me the generic woman response. Don't give me look a generic thing about what Iman do. I'm talking about Delicia. Did she fumble the bag? Yes or no? Did she fumble the bag? Did she do enough to win this man over? She had a lot of chances to come clean. Thank you very much, Gwen. I'll be very honest with what's going on. You think if she never came clean, that wouldn't have thrown a monkey wrench into Shayla? Think about it. Delicia needs, listen to me. What I learned from this story with Delicia is this. Lord, it's only 3 weeks. His anaconda got her like that. I sweat of him of her. That's what's going on. Delicia fumbled. Thank you very much for stating it, Nani, and nobody and giving me a real honest opinion. Delicia fumbled. She thinks she's a higher frequency than Shayla, and yes, absolutely she is. But that was her pride. She got in her own way. Listen to me. What I'm learning from this is this. There's a lack of assertiveness in Delicia. Let's talk about it. Let's be real, right? Me don't want to talk about the Iman thing, and trust me, me already flagged the Iman thing for what it is. Let's talk about the Delicia character, because it happens to us a lot of times. Remember, I did a whole session one of the nights with Amber, and I said, don't expect less. You have to claim your prize. Y'all were the same when the time Mr. Jacob wrestle with the angel, forget him blessing. Him wrestle. Just forget him blessing, him have to wrestle with the angel. Delicia needed to have been wrestling with the angel if she wanted Iman for herself, and if she think this was the love of her life, if she really believed that this guy was the man for her and this would have provided her with a good relationship, then she should have done something to fight for that. There's a pattern with Delicia. The pattern is, I don't need to do anything in order to win over a man. And men know that you have to do things to win over women. Ladies, hear me out, man. Hear me out. Men don't take it light, you know. Men understand that you have other men that he's competing against. Men understand that if this woman look good, she can cook, she can clean, she's great in bed. Men understand that there are other men who want her. Why you think me gonna just get up and not play my best card? I understand that if I don't do the best that I can do as a man, and if I don't show her what I'm truly about, she's going to find a next man. Let's talk about it. Let us talk about it. Let's talk about it. So I'm saying what I like with the Delicia character is her lack of assertiveness. I don't like the lack of assertiveness in Delicia. I don't like how Delicia nonchalant about her partners. I don't like that. That's correct, T. Miss T, she act tough on the outside, but she's soft, super soft on the inside. So she second guess herself, and I know a lot of women like this. Them second guess themselves all the time. And so you get confused as a man when you deal with them. You get extremely... Ladies, don't take it tough. More you listen to me. I understand. Iman play the two of them. I get that. But I'm asking you, what impact... Here's the question. What impact would a confession have had? Don't agree. All right, where do I agree with? Talk to me. What don't you agree with? Why you must lack assertiveness? Give me a minute, Goddess London. Delicia doesn't chase Iman, which he likes, and Shayla strokes his ego. And you know what, Goddess London, I love this because what women have to understand is, yes, some men may love a whole lot of ego stroking, but there's some part of a man's ego that he wants a woman to stroke. I just man. We want to feel like the man. And if you don't make me feel like the man, me go find another woman, or another woman comes by and make me feel like the man, then guess what? She's going to get the attention. Can we talk about this, or we can't talk about this? Or it's only lying all of a sudden now? This is a long game. Long game. Fiona not winning at all. We're just saying, that's correct. I read the comment, Goddess London. Shayla did the freaky thing to Iman and turned him out. That is correct, Joycelyn. She turned him out because there is no security thing. If it wasn't Shayla, it would be someone else. Iman is not a one woman. Athletes are used to juggling many women. You know what? I don't think it's this. I think that it's the level of confusion that Delicia has brought into the situation. This should have been disclosed. Okay. You know what? This comment would have won me. Miss Brown, you would have won me if Delicia had brought the truth out before all of this, and Iman did the same thing. If that had happened, you win me with this comment. The reason why I can't buy comments like this is because Delicia had a chance to bring this into the forefront and stay claim to where you want. You think men have lost women before because them not make it known say him want the woman? Many a men have lost woman behind that. That's why man know say you have to be territorial. That's why lions walk around and they pee around the territory them want, because them have to make you know that they're there. Delicia now make sure that Delicia do it behind closed doors. You're not gonna win nobody, so. Iman said that Wayne is good at what he does. He is just with her because she is better in bed than Delicia. To be a play toy, that is not a flex. Yes, she's a play toy, but what she has done now, though, Vivi, is that here's why she has won. She has successfully put a monkey wrench in the relationship with Iman and Delicia. Now, if them get back together, that's always going to be in their minds. It's like what happened to Amber and Anthony. Even though they're together, Shayla will always be a topic. No matter how you want to get over it, she's going to always be a topic. That's why she win. Because she has made an impression and left a mark on it. That's a problem. She should have said something to Shayla. May I say, bring it out in the open. Angelina, I said that Iman saw how Shayla was going hard for him and Delicia wasn't. Remember on the bed, she was stroking his ego and she said he needed to hear that. He's a man you deal with. This is what I don't get with sometimes with ladies. You're asking men to do certain things like that you're not willing to do for him. What you think him gonna choose? Let's talk about it, ladies. You think me can come with a soft game? You're gonna run me, you're going to go to the other man. You have to be in it to win it. Michelle, this is the perfect comment. You cannot go on like you're soft soap. Look, we understand. Just having sex with Iman is not a flex. Me get it. But can we acknowledge now that even if Delicia wants Iman back, it is now tough because she now has seen you cheating with Shayla. It mess up the entire thing. And like me say, women easier for hold it than a man can hold it. Tight space hard for men. Women might can't escape if the man not push too hard. By the way, if the man doesn't push too hard, because him push hard enough, chances are him will get it. Unless the woman really serious and says she don't want it and the man say, you know what, I don't want to get in a case where it is no longer consensual. Then that's different. Because of course we're talking about consensual relationships around here, nothing else. Delicia did not play this well. Let's talk about it. Until I see what happens when they get back to Atlanta, I have a feeling Wayne knows that Iman and Shayla was just a one-off. And this is why he cut the trip short. That's correct, Sherman. Now I have no trust. Listen, this why Shayla has won is not because she get to sleep with Iman the one time. No. Well, that's apartheid. She win because she has now put doubts. She doesn't know she has done this, but she has put doubts now in Delicia's mind. Delicia can never forget. Because I know woman stay now. Unless you don't want to tell me that ladies have changed. The one thing we know about women, the moment you cheat somewhere out the road, and she knows the woman, you're going to always hear about it. You're never going to forget about it. She'll never make you forget. She's going to always bring it up. Some way, somehow. She's just waiting on the day to bring it up. She may not bring it up 5 years from now, 10 years from now, but the day you get out of line with her, she's going to bring it up. It was messed up from the jump. Misty, that's true. Men love soft-spoken women, feminine. Shayla plays that and she knows how to reel them in. That's correct. That's also true. Iman is really not a prize. Well, regardless. I mean, she liked the man and them share things together. She smoke. I don't smoke. I wouldn't want Delisa because she smoke. I'm just saying, many other men wouldn't want her because she smokes, which is kind of masculine. Good-looking girl, but she smokes. Just like women who smoke. Smoking and women just don't go together. But, again, Iman should have never found himself alone with her. That's correct, Nanya. I've always said that men don't do well in tight spaces. We just don't. We just don't. Ladies, let me tell you again, so on hear it again. So on hear from O'Neill. Men don't do well in tight spaces. I don't care what the man name. If the woman look good enough and he's in a tight space and she pushes it enough, she might be able to get him. The chances are high that you'll get him. Can a man escape? Yes, he could. This is not for all men now. I'm not speaking in absolutes. I'm speaking here in generalities. But if you're hot enough, and if we think y'all keep your mouth shut, and you want to just tear off a little piece, it is tough. Yes. That's how we're wired. Let me say it's a truth to love. Truth to love, me say it's a truth to love. The Lisa better move out of Shayla's house now. She's gonna forever be hearing Iman clapping cheeks in the other room. Does Delisa need to move immediately? Does Delisa need to move immediately? We just don't do it in tight spaces. So all this thing about, oh, well, you know, he's just a man, whatever. We're just wired that way, ladies. Like, just don't criticize man. I just understand that that's how men are. Just like how women have their own little thing. Like, sometimes you can't really reason when a woman got them not gonna listen to you. Just like how I understand that. Notice Shayla lured Iman into a tight space, spoke soft, and that's all it took. And the door closed. Goddess London, you are learning. Yes, these are strategies and techniques. More don't forget that. So when you not come and make it look like say, but nothing say Iman susceptible like any other man. Whether it is Wayne, Iman, Rowan, whoever the man is. We're all susceptible to this. Unless the man is a nerd and him not interested in none of them kind of little thing there. Unless the man is a nerd, an absolute nerd, and even nerds would have still, little by little, you might just get him there. Very few men. Unless you don't have the glimity and the glamity. Now, if you don't have it, that's different. If you're unattractive and it's not attractive at all, then that's different. But if you are attractive, you've got a good looking face, a good looking body, and you do the right things, you will get the cars revving. That engine will start up. May I tell you right now. I'm just not lying, man. So don't make it look like a Iman alone that have this little thing going on. Only you are correct. Too bad. Shayla Shady can't use what she has to obtain a job and move on in life in another direction. Well, that she know enough. She know if you use it. Delisa was more concerned of others' opinion rather than Iman's. And that's a side piece energy. Me love this MC. This is absolutely fabulous. Lovely. Let's talk about it. Wanna tell me about Iman already. I'm going to tell you how the Iman thing work out. If you put on the same scenario, I don't like Sheila, but if you put in the same scenario, and she move too deep, I mean, I think she gonna say nothing. The chances of me cutting it are great. The chances of me slipping it in is great. Just imagine. Bring the honeypot girl, right? Because right now, I don't know how the honeypot girl is getting at me like this. But you take all of this. That is what happens when men see that. It changes things. Go on the internet and look when the woman then post a little pictures them looking like this. How much men under the comments? You cannot take me into a room and be showing stuff like this and don't expect me to. Why I mean, I know. It's sometimes when O'Neill talk, when I go like, when I go around, it's fine. There you go. We're gone. It is tough. I'm just saying it's tough. All I'm saying is I'm making the point to say that it's tough. Tight spaces. I've been talking about this for about a year now with tight spaces. I'm just being honest. May I be very honest with you as from a male perspective. Uno come at the channel for a male perspective. I mean, I tell you how males think and how males are wired. You can't bring me in a position like that and no expect and expect the best. Out of, that's why you don't get in a them space. Why I think only advise me not to. But tell you don't. What do you mean? I've had friends who have told me, who asked me the same question. Hey, O'Neal, you know, say this girl I link me on, you know what I mean? But my girl tell me, and you know, but you have to just come over our house, you know, because all we gotta do is just cook and talk. No, no. O'Neal, just you know, she just want to just come over there and talk. No. Why? Because it's tough. What do you mean? No. It's too much. It's too risky. It not gonna take much. It will be a while. If the woman know exactly what she's doing, it can be challenging. Especially if the woman is attractive. No. The answer is no. That's why you answer to them thing there. No. No, Iman probably should talk to her up on the outside and then it would have be better. Well, I prefer to use, rather than using the word self-control here, I'd prefer to say that men are just wired for sex. We're just wired for it. We're wired for attraction. You have to understand that, and I think sometimes women forget that. Men are visual beings. Men are visual beings. This is what I think sometimes women don't understand. Yes or no? This una get this? Men are visual beings. We see first before we look in your personality. We see you first. So your looks is the first thing that catches a man's eye. Stop the other foolishness when I talk about. Well, men have no self-control and they're controlling the being physical. That's what it is. Just stop that. Men just wired a certain way. Just like women have them, like y'all have y'all's wiring. Men have them wiring. And you have to accept that. No, it take a time. You have to adjust yourself and you have to work in certain ways, you know? But that's just the deal. Just like Cassie is telling you, you have to just avoid the pressure cooker situation. It's tough. It's tough. But hey, you know, it's just what it is. No, I hope you're constantly teaching me the ladies though. So that's the one thing when I always teach me the ladies them though. You know, when I teach me the ladies, that's true. You know, little by little when teach me about the women. So I like that, you know what I mean? Iman decision to sleep with Shayla. She didn't force him. He didn't remember anything about Delicia. She never forced him. Kerry, but you don't have to force a man to sleep with you. But if you're in the right space with him, he must sleep with you. Try understand that. I don't know if you can understand that. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. They may have to separate sex from love. However, that's the deal. They are able to separate sex from love. That's true, George. But sometimes the woman don't understand, say, a visual creature say I deal with. Man, I look on the pum pum. The man, I look on the bottom. He's looking on the breast. Stop act like the man and not look on them thing here. Stop act like he's not creating an imagination. He's doing that. And don't make him seem weird for doing that. That's how he's wired. The point is that sometimes they make it seem weird, like you're weird for doing these things. No, you're not. That's just how you're wired. You're wired to do that. No, Mark, hey, you know, can you take your time and you learn the whole art of, you know, moving from here to here? You can. But it's what it is. That's an Iman side of the puzzle. But me think Delicia fumbled the ball. I think Delicia really and truly fumbled the ball right here. So someone said something else just now, and it was very, very integral. It was very profound. Very, very profound. So basically, I have Team Shayla. Right now, you have Team Shayla versus Team Lauren. Come here and say Lauren are the leader for the team. And not even Delicia lead the team right now. Who are you taking? Who are you taking? Because I'm telling you right now, it feels to me like them have two teams. They have found a star in Delicia and in Lauren. Them likable. You like the storyline, you like the plot. Two teams is happening right now. That is true, Anne Marie. You still have to have self control, but it is what it is. I'm just making sure you understand that side because I think that a lot of times people discount this for the term self control. And I'm not saying you can't have self control. I hope you're not missing what I'm saying. Because yes, you do need self control. I'm not saying you don't need self control. But I think that people just them easily go to self control versus actually looking at the actual wiring of a person. It is wired a certain way. It's just it easy if it's a self control. It's easy to say that. I used to say that all the time. Yeah, man, make a control myself. Yeah, man, it cool, man. Until I realize that just doesn't work. It just don't work. In fact, Anne Marie, it reminds me of sometimes while y'all answer Team Lauren or Team Delicia. While let me explain something to you. I've worked with some clients who have substance use, okay? And it's easy to tell them, don't take a drink, man. They must have self-control. It's easy to say that. The moment them smell the alcohol, them get stimulated. Some of them, once them see the alcohol, they get stimulated. Once they hear a certain party music, they get stimulated. That's all it takes. That's all it takes to get them there. So now them realize that, wait, you know what? Let me not try to see exactly if me can go do the whole self-control Buddhist stuff. No, instead, I'm just going to keep away from all of those things because that is better than me trying to play the game of being a monk or whatever you want to call it. And that's the point I'm raising. That's what I say. It's almost like that. Team Lauren. I'm telling y'all right now, I see Lauren coming out of this, and I think Wayne and Lauren will hook up on the deal in Atlanta. She is there for a reason. George, I believe you. Says she did it for a reason. I believe you. I'm betting with the house. I bet with the house, fresh. I bet with the house. I bet with the house. I know it's two different teams right now. Show me that you are. Show me who you are, and I will believe you. First appearance, you might get a pass. Might. Iman was laying up there, unbothered about anything. I think him just at this point, that's his personality. They like Lauren until Wayne tries to hunch. Malcolm. Malcolm, you're trouble, Malcolm. That's good. I love it. I love it. Lauren is showing that she has integrity. So, Team Lauren. Well, Kasim, I wouldn't wait until too long because you know how Skitland stay. The moment you find a character you love a lot, you know them going to start put it on. We don't know Lauren, yet she's playing it cool. Easy come, easy go. I still like Iman, but I'm very upset with him. And that's all it really is. You can't, you listen, you're allowed to emotions of being upset with Iman. It is what it is. Feminine, attractive woman in a tight space. What do you think is going to happen? Tired to tell him, Malcolm. I'm tired to tell him, make it look like, say, you know, I ain't saying you can't get out, but I'm just saying it's a tight space. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying you can't escape, but it is a tight space. Shayla believes it's Lauren that Iman was interested in. I don't care. Tamira needs to focus on her own. Fiona got her fooled. Well, he was not high. He was talking to Shayla in the room. We're not saying he was high. That's what we're saying, Kerry. He wasn't high. He wasn't high. But yes, Kerry, take it from a man again because I'm telling you from a male perspective. Either you want to take the knowledge or you don't want to take it. Either you want to take it, like me I tell you, Kerry, or you don't want to take it. A man in a tight space, and tight space means an enclosed space or near enclosed space with a woman who is attractive, who he has even slept with already, is a no-no. So you don't go in there because the emotions are still there. The attraction is still there. You almost can feel the pum pum when you go around the woman. That's what you not get. That's what I try to explain to y'all. Men's minds and women's mind are different. Can you get out like George say? Yes, you can. Can you have the control of it? Yes, you can. But it is hard. That's the point I'm raising. But I'm trying to make you, in other words, I'm trying to let y'all guys not minimize that. Because it is a factor. It's just a woman trying to discredit it. And it's not. If it could be discredited, then you wouldn't have so much cheating happen the time when it happened. That's all me I say. That's all me I say. You can take it or you can leave it. You can take it as something from a man, or you can just leave it and say you know more about me than man. It's okay. It's fine. We take it. It's fine. So that's correct. Delicia has bought, she kicked. The door was open. The door was open. He shut it. Yes. But the honeypot girl and Wayne was way up in the next room. That's what I mean when I say it's a tight space. In other words, they were secluded and alone. They could hear other people. That's what that's what I mean when I say them thing there. It's not out into the open where everybody can see you. If it was out into the open, it would have been different. But it wasn't out into the open. It was in a room. Even though the room door was not closed, you couldn't really see them. If you passed by, you couldn't see them that well. Anywho, I think we've come to the end of our discussion for tonight. You guys are so lovely. We always have lovely discussions. But you know what? Hey, I'm loving this storyline. I'm loving it. I'm going to let y'all get some rest. I'm going to get some rest too. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I love you so much. I'm going to talk to y'all soon. I always love y'all's opinion. Have a wonderful night. I'm going to talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.